Coach said the hair's longer this year. Is that fact? Or?
I would say it's probably a fact. I mean, it's definitely a little longer this year. I got it trimmed earlier in the year, but a little longer now.
No, just going into this year. Just what have you seen from yourself? A lot of hype around you, and coming off a freshman of the year season. Just what are you hoping to see from yourself improve?
I think our coaches have done a great job of developing not just me, but our whole group. We have a ton of potential, and I think we're going to do great things this year. But they've done a great job of developing me and everybody else.
Zack, a year ago this time, what were your expectations, and did you meet them or exceed them?
I'd say I met them. I mean, I always set the bar pretty high for myself, and I want to exceed them to the best of my ability. And I think I did a decent job, but there's more that I can do.
What are your expectations right now for this season?
I want to win a championship, obviously. I mean, win a ring. That's number one goal.
How are you going to keep that front of mind? There's going to be a lot of draft talk about you this year when you are draft eligible after the season. Just how do you keep that separate from hoping to win a championship?
I mean, it's putting the team first. I mean, that's the number one thing. I mean, it's putting the focus on whatever the team needs to win and not worrying about all the distractions outside of it. That's what I do.
Can you talk about your time at the Cod League in the summer, being around a bunch of future Major League Baseball players like that? What did you learn while you were there, and what was it like for you?
Learn that there's a lot of good players, for sure. I mean, there's a lot of good competition out there, and there's a room to grow. I mean, I definitely didn't do the best up there, but it's just more room to grow for me.
Do you feel like because of that, maybe coming back here to a college level is going to be a lot easier, or it's still pitching, you're still trying to hit the hardest thing in sports?
I mean, obviously hitting's not easy. I think the goal up there was to get better and find areas I could grow on, and I think we've done that this year, and I think it should make it easier for this year.
Obviously, the team is kind of like Coach Gunton's attitude, right? You guys are a reflection of that. He's like, yeah, I'm retiring. Okay, whatever. Do you guys feel any internal motivation or extra energy to try to send him off with a ring?
I mean, obviously we want to get a ring no matter what, but there's probably maybe a little bit in there, but I would say he's done a great job of just putting the team first and emphasizing that. But our goal is going to ultimately be get a ring.
Any changes in him from last year to this year? Is he just same old G?
Same old G. Same guy.
Just looking at you in right field with Caden next to you and seeing you a little bit smaller than freshman coming in. Just what has he brought to this team? And we've seen his bat at the high school level and what he's able to do. Just what is that going to be like added to the lineup?
He's a great player. I mean, he's got all the tools you would want in a player. He's a great guy, great teammate. He brings the first day I saw him, I was like, wow, he's definitely big, but he's a great guy and he puts the team first too. So.
And just looking at that lineup, just the heart of the order and even beyond that, it's a powerful one. And I'm sure you've seen that a ton since you've been here. Just what does it look like so far, and what can you guys do this year?
We have a lot of potential in the lineup. It's just going to be maintaining that and staying healthy. I think we'll do a lot of damage all throughout the order, 1 through 9, and I think it's going to be great for us.
Brant talked about how you guys last year, right, were hitting home runs like at a ridiculous rate. This year, maybe a little better at being a contact lineup as well. How important is it to be more of a contact lineup and not just rely on home runs to produce offense?
I think it's very important. I mean, our coaches put a big emphasis on, a little bit of small ball and definitely with 2 strikes, putting it in play more often. And I think they've done a great job of implementing that in our game this year. And we're doing a lot better job with 2 strikes this year.
Yeah, Justin Britt went into the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame, obviously Lebanon great. I don't know how well you know him, but the fact that he's an ambassador for your high school, knowing what you're about to embark on this season and in the future in your baseball career, what's it mean to you to be an ambassador for Lebanon and for the Ozarks in general?
I think it's awesome. I mean, I like to be the guy that they can look up to maybe in a way, and but also I just want to be kind of guy they could talk to. I have a great community behind me, and I love to support.
We're going to have another Lebanon Day today, this season?
I mean, I think that's the plan, but we'll see.
That was fun last year.
We got to give out the wigs or something. I mean, Austin Knight, I mean, the hair's been great from there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is, but we've definitely brought something.